The Ghanaian government is looking at billions of cedis sitting in dormant and unclaimed financial accounts, and it wants to find a way to put that money to work for national development. Yes, you heard that right. Money that has been sitting untouched in bank accounts, pensions, insurance policies, and other financial assets could potentially become part of a framework for financing development in Ghana. And naturally, one question is already on the minds of many Ghanaians. If government uses this money, what happens when the rightful owner comes looking for it? Welcome to Money Code Africa.
Unlocking Africa's Wealth Code, Money Code Africa.
The Finance Minister is developing a framework for managing unclaimed funds and dormant assets across Ghana's financial system. The plan is not limited to bank accounts. It could cover bank deposits, pensions, insurance benefits, securities, electronic money, and other unclaimed funds. And the reason government is interested is simple. There is potentially billions of cedis sitting in these unclaimed assets. Instead of allowing the money to remain idle indefinitely, government wants to explore ways of putting it into productive use whilst protecting the rights of people who own it. But you might wonder, what exactly is a dormant account? Welcome to Banking 101. Under Ghana's existing rules, when a bank account remains inactive for 5 years, and the funds can be transferred to the Bank of Ghana as an unclaimed balance. But here's the important part. Dormant does not mean you have lost your money. The rightful owner can still follow the required processes to reclaim the funds. So this is not simply a case of government taking money from active bank accounts. The numbers are significant. Information presented to Parliament showed that the Bank of Ghana had accumulated more than 167 million Ghana cedis in dormant funds alongside millions of dollars, pounds and euros. And between 2021 and July 2024, more than 1.4 million dormant accounts had been transferred to the Bank of Ghana. So we are dealing with a potentially huge pool of money. The argument is that if billions of cedis are sitting unused, those resources could potentially be invested and used to support economic development. The money could potentially be deployed into areas such as infrastructure, government securities, or other productive investments. But this is where things become very important. Because if your money is being used to generate economic value, what happens to you when you come back for it? Let's say you have 10,000 Ghana cedis in a dormant account. That money is transferred to the Bank of Ghana and eventually becomes part of a system where unclaimed funds can be invested. Years later, you prove that the 10,000 Ghana cedis belong to you. Do you receive your full 10,000 cedis? What happens to the returns generated from the money? And if the investment loses money, who takes the loss? These are questions the final framework must answer clearly. But here is my biggest concern. Using dormant funds isn't necessarily a bad idea. If properly managed, money that would otherwise sit idle could potentially generate returns and contribute to the national development. But the real concern is transparency and accountability. And as you all know, in circumstances in the past, so many people, public figures, in fact, have misappropriated funds and gotten away with it, and every Ghanaian can testify to that. So, Ghanaian needs to know who controls the money, where is it invested, who audits it, what happens if investments lose money, and most importantly, how easily can the rightful owner reclaim their funds? In spite of all these questions, I would advise one thing: don't panic. Instead, check your old financial account. If you have an account you haven't used for years, find out whether it has become dormant. The Bank of Ghana has an official system for checking and claiming the unclaimed balances. And remember, forgotten money is still your money. You should always check for other assets you may have forgotten about, such as an old investment, unclaimed dividends, pension benefits, or insurance payments. Here's the bigger money lesson. This story goes beyond government policy. It teaches us an important personal finance lesson. You need to know where your money is. Making money is not only part of wealth building. Tracking your account, investments, and assets is equally important, because you may be searching for more money while some of the money you already own is sitting somewhere forgotten. So the big question isn't only how much money is sitting in dormant accounts. The bigger question is, how will government use that money, and will Ghanaians still have full access to it when they come looking for it? That's the part you should be watching. This is Money Code Africa, and thank you for watching. And like always, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so that you get notification for every video I post, because every week I provide you with different videos showing you how to manage your finances and the tricks and flicks you can use to better yourself financially. Thank you once again for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.